Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Saturday, June 26th. Just about 7:30 in the morning. There's a shot of North Conway Village. A little foggy, low clouds hanging over the village right now. 66 degrees right there in North Conway Village. And probably similar in your neck of the woods, depending on where your neck of the woods is. Rob Clark here with you on this fine Saturday morning. Yes, I'm here on a Saturday just to throw people off. People will wake up going, it's Sunday already? What happened to Saturday?
We lost the whole day.
Well, Friday was a good night, I guess. So, all righty, but Matthew's here with me this morning. Good morning, Matthew.
I am. Good morning to you, Rob. Good morning to the Valley.
How's everything going this morning?
Not too bad. It's one of those days where you pretty much forget everything that you need before you head out the door. But other than that, I'm doing okay, man. How you doing?
It's the story of my life,
Right.
It's like, the number of time keys, I forget my keys, or I have the wrong keys, And, keys are, it used to be in the old days, you got your keys and you got your car keys and your wife's car keys and this, and the house key and everything else. And you could fit them all in one ring. But now, car keys are, because they've got the electronics and stuff. So you can't put two keys on a ring.
No, that's tricky.
Then they're like this big, I do have a ring that has all the keys on it. It's like, I feel like a warden or something like that. Warden, let me out.
I love it. Warden Rob.
Yeah, Warden Rob. Hey, we got a great show coming up on the show today. We have some guests who are stopping by. David Smolin will be here from the Conway Public Library. We'll talk about, they've got a lot of things planned for the summer, and we're going to see what they're all about. Also, Chrissy Frazier will be here from the Mount Washington Observatory, and I bet she's going to talk about Seek the Peak and the whole kind of not rebranding, but reconfiguration of that event, and really making it bigger and better.
Been retooled.
Retooled, that was the word I want. Let me write that down. Retooled.
For notes.
And speaking of which, we're going to give away a Seek the Peak backpack. Chrissy will show that off. And a Cotopaxi backpack.
Yeah, it's actually the first prize that we don't have to show you guys right now.
I know, because she's got it. She's got it with her. So we're looking forward to giving that away. I actually have the same backpack. It's not the Seek the Peak version, so it's not as special, of course. But I have that one, and I use it all the time. That's kind of like my go-to travel backpack.
And this one's just a little bit, I don't want to say cooler, 'cause it's not cooler, but I mean, I don't know, it might be cool. I don't know, man. This one's just a little bit more unique.
Go ahead, say it's cooler than what I have.
Man,
Matthew.
I'm not, I can't,
That's okay.
I can't.
I've been living with that my whole life,
No.
Oh, you have a nice shirt, Rob? Mine's cooler.
Just pumping it up. People like to have the cool swag.
That's right, absolutely. So we are in charge of cool swag today.
That's right. We're the cool swag headquarters.
That's right. And we'll do that with some qualifications for Watch and Win. We'll do that throughout the program. So get your phone dialing fingers ready, and you streamers get ready, because there's a little bit of a delay with the streaming. So it's just one of those things. Get that answer ready. You got to be quick. So speaking of quick, let me tell you a little story. So my son was on The Price is Right. Out in California. He lives in California, so he got onto The Price is Right.
I wish we could get that footage.
And I could find it somewhere. But he said that once you're there, you can't think.
Yeah.
So and he kind of made a foolish mistake and went way too low. He won the first thing, when you're standing up on stage and all four people guess on it. So he won a new iPhone, which was really cool. So he guessed the price right on that. Then the next one, was this coffee set. It was like a coffee brewer and coffee and stuff, and it was either $240 or $740. And he's like, $740, Drew. And people were kind of calling out to him. Something. He said, you can't think. And he actually talked to some of the other people after. Your mind doesn't work.
It's just all intensity.
It's just intensity. So, it's kind of like with Watch and Win. It's just like Jackson, Black Bear.
Yes.
So,
I've heard it said before that Watch and Win is the new Price is Right. I've heard that a couple times.
It's very, very similar.
Very prestigious.
About that. So, so he got to do that.
That's really cool, man. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun just to watch him on TV, and then everybody's questioning him afterwards. Well, why didn't you spin the wheel a second?
It's like you can't process anything.
And that's what he said. And he said he talked to the other people who were doing it, and it's just, you just don't expect it because, all of a sudden, you're there. It's like, oh, I'll probably never get picked. I'll never, come on down. And then,
Right.
So
and all the people yelling at you.
Oh, yeah.
And Drew's looking at you.
I imagine because they did it, kind of in COVID times. It was, a couple months ago. So there wasn't a lot of people there. But I can't imagine if you went there when they used to have the audience of 100 people. Everybody yelling at a prize, it's a Kia Sorrento.
It's like worse than a Springer audience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
So we digress there. But I was just saying, for you streamers, get ready with that answer. That's what I wanted to say. Hey, let's check the weather. I was just gonna say we ought to have streamer weather, but we'd have to have it from because people watch us from so many places. So.
Right.
So that would be
we're international.
We are international. Kind of like MasterCard. So heat and humidity will build through early next week as a strong area of higher pressure remains stationary off the coast of New England. A few showers and thunderstorms will be possible, especially across the mountains, that's us, and near the international border through Monday. The heat index values on Monday may approach 100 degrees for a few hours during the afternoon, and then a more unsettled but somewhat cooler weather pattern is possible for the middle and end of the week. To say we could get some, rain and thunderstorms towards the end of the week, 4th of July weekend. So look at that. It's up there by the international border.
Yes, Canada.
How many other, think about that. Not a lot of states can claim an international border.
No, they cannot.
So I think I just came up with a watch it win question. But
we'll have to. See if anyone's paying attention.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now how many states have an international border.
Well, I see about 4 or 5 right there.
But it's kind of fun there is look at how tiny Maine's international border is. It's just a little blip.
Well, I could scroll up.
Can you?
Oh, that's the other way. Well, we can zoom out and pan up. It's a pretty big international border, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's New Hampshire.
You're thinking of New Hampshire.
So New Hampshire's international border is tiny.
Yes, that's pretty much it, right?
I was thinking.
There.
Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, Maine has changed shape. So
we've swapped places with Maine today.
There you go. Okay, so New Hampshire has a. Okay. Hey, 20% chance of showers are going to happen afternoon. Patchy fog before 8 a.m. We saw that. Otherwise, cloudy with a high near 80, light southwest winds increasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. On Sunday, 20% chance of showers for 10 a.m., partly sunny and hot with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 95. Winds 5 to 15 with gusts as high as 20. That'll at least help it be a little cooler, I imagine. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 71, southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. And then looking out for the week, our forecast for the week. On Monday, sunny and hot with a high near 94. Tuesday, sunny and hot with a high near 91. Wednesday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 with a high near 90. Thursday, high near 82, mostly cloudy. And then Friday is when we might get some precipitation. But that's a week away.
It's going to be a hot one.
Week. It's going to be a scorcher.
It's going to be a scorcher. Yes.
And I was reading that the Pacific Northwest is expecting incredible temperatures over 100 out there, which are like hardly ever seen.
Right. And it's a little startling. It's a little
they get fog and stuff out there and rain.
Maybe the lab coats are a bit right. So
yeah. What's happening? Let's check out the summit. They're going to start in the clear under increasingly cloudy skies, then trending to be in the clouds with a slight chance of rain showers early, and then rain showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Wind southwest shifting west at 30 to 45 miles per hour, increasing to 50 to 70. So they had a peak gust in the last 24 of 60 miles an hour up on the summit, but kind of around 50 miles per hour right now up there on the summit. So announcement. I have an announcement.
Everyone listen.
Everyone pay attention. Because I want to tell you about the Outdoor Festival news. That's right. Mark your calendar for the White Mountain Outdoor Health and Wellness Fest, presented by White Mountains Community College and the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, taking place on Saturday and Sunday, July 17 and 18. The festival focuses on sustainable outdoor recreation, health, wellness, and education. Schuler Park will be filled with yoga, aikido, dance, outdoor enthusiasts, artists, craftspeople, health and wellness professionals, and more. There will be live demonstrations, presentations, and music. Get updates and sign up for guided hikes, bike rides, and other activities at whitemountainfest.com. So that's coming up. And this weekend only, right across the street, Spruce Hurricane in North Conway Village is celebrating their 29th anniversary this weekend by offering 29% off most items in the store. First 14 shoppers on Saturday get goodie bags, and first 15 on Sunday get the same. Ooh. Excluded items include Artie Yellow House, Joel Goff, Brighton Collection, Harvest Gold, and David Rosales jewelry. But everything else is on sale. And if you look at that, they've got so much stuff in there. Discounted or promotional gift cards may not be combined with their anniversary sale. That makes total sense. All sales are final. Shop in person or order over the phone at 603-356-3854. And I mean, yeah, there's a few items that aren't on sale, but everything else is, which is really cool. So a lot of great things there. That's 29 years.
29 years. It's been a minute.
That's
longer than I've been here.
That's amazing. So I remember when she opened, because she used to live right across the street.
Oh, yeah.
And my son is also 29, so it was kind of like he was born and they opened the store. I guess in celebration of his birth.
Yeah, clearly.
We'll claim that. So
she owes you a little bit.
That's right. And then he goes on to The Price is Right.
I mean, it all kind of
all interweaves.
The butterfly effect. Yeah.
That's right. Hey, let's take our first qualifier for the Cotopaxi backpack. And there it is. I was going to say they're going to go, what am I going to win? So there it is. Cotopaxi is a fabulous company. Making backpacks and travel bags and stuff. I use it as my travel bag when I go traveling. And it's really handy the way it opens up. But this is the backpack that often comes with it. And I like that other picture. That's really cool, too. So those are all the backpacks. So we're going to give one of those away today. And that'll be fun. It says, so only one person is going to win it this morning on White Mountains Today, but the first 500 people who raise $200 or more for the Mount Washington Observatory's Seek the Peak automatically get one. Ooh. So more info at seekthepeak.org, and Christy Frazier will be bringing the pack for us to see in person in the 9 a.m. interview. And I don't want to say this about the, raising the $200. It's a decent. I don't want to say it's a decently priced backpack, but it's not a $5 backpack. This is a nice backpack. So
it's gonna last.
So if you just say, well, I want the backpack. Hey, do the $200. Right. Do the Seek the Peak. You get the backpack, and you're plus I think it comes with stuff in it. I think
like a water bottle or something like the topographical water bottle.
When you do. Well, Chrissy will give us more.
Right.
Let's wait for her. Well, right now we'll give away an opportunity. Yeah, that's hers. It's not for us to. That's not for us to decide.
We're watching win.
It's not in our pay scale. So, according to Wikipedia, I like Wikipedia. Some people don't like it.
I enjoy it.
I like it. And when I was teaching, it was like, there's some people, you can't use Wikipedia. I always said use Wikipedia, but use it as a jumping off point.
Yeah.
And then follow the hyperlinks.
Yeah, you can find the links to the real sources. Yeah.
Because sometimes that's all you need. You just need that's what a Cotopaxi is.
Yes.
According to Wikipedia, there are 3 local landmarks on the National Register of Historic Places: the Eastern Slope Inn, the Conway Scenic Railroad, and where else?
I should have specified, obviously.
In North Conway.
Yes. Apologies.
That's okay. So right in North Conway Village, there's 3 of them: the Eastern Slope Inn, the Conway Scenic Railroad, and where else? Would it be Cranmore Mountain, Echo Lake, the Five and Dime, or Zeb's? Which one of those is also on the National Register of Historic Places? And rightfully so, I will say.
I agree.
Rightfully so. And I know the answer to this. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know the answer to this?
Is it C, the Five and Dime?
Is it the Five and Dime? Absolutely the Five and Dime, the North Conway Five and Dime. And very good. Who's on the phone?
This is Vicki.
Hi, Vicki. How are you today?
I am wonderful now.
There you go. Where are you calling from?
Conway.
Calling from Conway. And have you been into the Five and Dime lately?
I have not been into it lately, but I've been into it many times over the years.
Yeah. Well, the beautiful thing is that it's the same. I mean, that's what's so fabulous about it. I mean, it's stepping back in time from the creaky floors to the stuff they sell there. It's such a cool building and a cool setup, and cool people who work there too. So Vicki, you're our first qualifier for the Cotopaxi backpack.
I'm very excited about that. I hope I'm the winner.
There you go. Well, hang on the phone. We'll get more information from you. So, and yeah, you showed that great photo, Matthew, of the Five and Dime in North Conway. And it's one of those things, I'm old enough to remember kind of like the end of that era of that being kind of the normal thing. But they kept it here, and so many of these stores have disappeared. So if you haven't been into the Five and Dime, you owe it to yourself to go in there. I mean, it's just the building itself is fabulous. I would just go in there and just walk around the building. The smells of the building and great, the candy. It's funny. They used to sell, and I think they still do. Like the cloth that you make outdoor tablecloths for, kind of the plastic coated gingham or whatever. They have it, but you can buy it by the yard.
Oh, sweet.
It's like. It's like, really, by the yard? And just little things. There's things that I went in for something. I have no idea where. I'll check the Five and Dime, and they had it.
They have
one of those little things that you used to go to the Five and Dime for. So
it's really cool.
So check it out and report back to us. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zipline, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Taco night is heartburn you can plan for, but surprise pizza means heartburn you didn't expect. New Zantac 360 Degrees contains the #1 doctor-recommended medicine approved to both prevent and relieve heartburn and works in as little as 15 minutes. New Zantac 360.
Up here, success depends on the choices you make. But I know I've got this. And when it comes to controlling his type 2 diabetes, my dad's got this too.
With the right choices, you have it in you to control your A1C, and once-weekly Trulicity may help. Most people taking Trulicity reached an A1C under 7%, and it starts lowering blood sugar from the first dose by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And foggy skies, cloudy skies outside, about 66 degrees in North Conway. And we're back. We're back. Oh, speaking of North Conway, let's take a look at the camera.
That's a good idea.
Duh, I don't know why I didn't think of that. And can't see Mount Cranmore. Well, you can kind of see Mount Cranmore, but that's a cool picture. It just kind of looks like somebody we'll put some nice soft clouds up here, up at the top.
Like, is that like a Bob Ross thing you're doing?
Yeah, put a little happy tree over there in the corner.
Yes.
So it's not a happy mistake; it's a happy tree. So, so you can check out your Bob Ross North Conway Village live cam anytime you want, because it's live right on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is thanks to our friends there at Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. Main Street, North Conway Village, and you can also shop online at zebs.com. So you can do it either way. Do it either way. So, I'm sorry you won't qualify for this, Matthew, but the 2021 Miss MWV Teen Scholarship Program will be held on Sunday, June 27th.
I think there is a section for me.
Yeah, there's a guy version, but this year, I know we're hoping for it this year.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you even shaved off your beard.
I did. I was really going for it.
So, and it's going to happen on June 27th. That's tomorrow at Theater in the Wood in Intervale, beginning at 4 p.m. This year marks the 32nd anniversary of the event. It's not a beauty pageant. Contestants are judged on their poise, confidence, public speaking, and interview abilities. There's an optional talent competition with a separate panel of judges, but there's no swimsuit competition. Tickets are just $5 each. Can be purchased the day of, and the money goes into the scholarship account. And of course, we interviewed Ella last week, who is the reigning Miss MWV teen.
It's her getting crowned right there.
Yeah, from Megan, the previous MWV teen. And it's really cool. They do a lot of stuff. Of course, it's a lot of the stuff obviously through Valley Promotions, and nice scholarships that they present. It's fun, and it's just fun to see this group of young ladies involved. And I like the fact it's just unfortunately it's just one of those things that becomes a pageant, but it's not a pageant.
Right.
It's all about who they are and dynamic personalities. I've known so many of them over the years, and just dynamic personalities. I love it. So that's going to happen tomorrow at Theater in the Wood, 4 p.m. I have another announcement.
Announcements.
I want to let you know about Independence Day. The 4th of July is right around the corner, and the Mount Washington Valley has everything you need for an enjoyable celebration. The town of Conway will revive their 4th celebration with a parade and fireworks show. Parade starts at 1:30 and runs through Conway Village. Deadline for float applications is July 2nd at noon. Fireworks go off in Schuler Park at 9:30, weather permitting. No food or entertainment this year. Bretton Woods and Omni Mount Washington Resort are celebrating with live music outside and a fireworks display at 9:30. Jackson's fireworks go off on Friday, July 2nd around 9 p.m. Be sure to head to Jackson Village Park. There'll be ice cream, popcorn, glow necklaces, popcorn, I said that already, balloons, and other fun stuff available from local and visiting vendors. Lincoln, New Hampshire will be hosting a cookout at 11 a.m., followed by a parade at 2 p.m. There'll be a concert at 7 p.m., and then the fireworks will go off at dusk. Moultonborough is setting off fireworks at 9:15 on the 4th. Ossipee has a parade at 10 a.m. on Sunday and fireworks later in the day. Sandwich is hosting fireworks at the fairgrounds on July 3rd, and then on July 4th, there'll be a reading of the Declaration of Independence at 9:30 a.m. Tamworth will have live music, food vendors, and a fireworks show at dusk at the Kennett Brett School on July 2nd. And Wolfsborough's celebration happens on July 2nd and features a fireworks show from Wolfboro Bay. So lots of fireworks this year and lots of celebrations going on for the 4th of July. And of course, we'll keep you up to speed on all that. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Don't miss the White Mountains Outdoor Health and Wellness Fest July 17th and 18th. Kick off Saturday with a 5K walk, run, and 10K run, followed by the Vendor Square in Schuler Park at 10. Activities include guided hikes, bike rides, and tours. Details at whitemountainsfest.com.
I saw them out of the corner of my eye. Just a blur when they jumped the median. There was nothing I could do. She's safe because of our first Outback, and our new one's even safer.
The Subaru Outback, an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, the highest level of safety you can earn.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Here, Aspercreme with max strength lidocaine. Works fast and lasts. Keep it. You're gonna need it.
Kick pain in the Aspercreme.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like this town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. To Cora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, see you next week. You'll hear, be right over. They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Hello there, and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on this Saturday morning, just after 8 o'clock in the morning on this Saturday, June 26th.
Yes.
June 26th, where June is waning.
6:26.
So we are in the, or just about to enter the second half of the year.
That's weird, don't you think? 2021 was already pretty...
I know, 2020 was so 2020.
Right,
you know?
of course.
So, but
old
no,
news.
yeah, it's amazing. Hey, you know, to celebrate that the month is waning, let's take a look around the White Mountains,
Might as
shall
well,
we?
yeah.
And take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. You know, they've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And there's our updated view of Conway.
I wonder if it is. It looks like it's about just as off place as it was last week. No?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you say updated as in like...
Updated as in like
this
moved.
Is how it is
yeah,
now. Yeah, my
I
bad.
guess that's what it is.
My bad.
I bet it was hit like by a bird or something.
Honestly, yeah.
A bird moved it.
A baseball.
So 66 degrees there in Conway, and that is, of course, the fields in Conway. Can't see Mount Washington in that photo today.
No,
Not
it's a
with
little
that
bit
fog.
hazy.
A little bit hazy. So 66 degrees and 49 degrees up on the summit of Mount Washington. And that's why you can't see in the other photo. Look at that fog.
A little soupy.
You know, visibility is like 2 feet. I'm looking on their website right now if it says how far the visibility is. Well, I just probably does, but I just, I don't know where to look. We'll ask when we talk to them in a half hour, because they'll probably tell us the visibility is 6 feet.
60.
So. And North Conway Village, 65 degrees in North Conway Village. The temperatures fluctuate a little. It was 66 earlier, now it's 65. And some people safely crossing the street at the light there in North Conway Village. So that's great. So took a look around the White Mountains with White Mountain Oil and Propane. And our 5-day forecast looks a little bit like this for you. We have today 20% chance of showers afternoon. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 80 degrees with light southwest winds, but they'll increase 5 to 10 during the morning. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Sunday, 20% chance of showers before 10 a.m., partly sunny and hot with a high near 92, but a heat index value as high as 95, so definitely hot. Monday, sunny and hot, high of 94. Tuesday, sunny and hot with a high near 91. Wednesday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2, but then sunny and hot with a high near 90. And Thursday, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a high near 82. Doesn't say it's sunny and hot.
Hot. No, doesn't say anything about that, man.
No. Oh, I read Thursday because I'm used to reading Thursday. That's funny.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, I mean, hey.
So I usually
we'll take 6 days.
Sneak into the weekend there. So, but all righty. So, yeah, heat index is rising hot. So, all right. You know what else is hot? The music is hot at Arch Jubilee. And Arch Jubilee is pleased to announce their 5-week concert series is returning to Cranmore Mountain Resort this summer. The outdoor concerts will run weekly on Thursday nights from July 15th through August 12th at the North Slope base of Cranmore Mountain Resort. The 2021 season will feature the Classic Rock Orchestra featuring the greatest rock anthems of the 70s and 80s. That's going to start us off on July 15th. Celtic pop rock band Kaylee Rain returns on July 22nd. The annual Pops Concert and Fireworks Show, performed by the New Legacy Swing Band, is going to happen on July 29th. Seven Bridges, the ultimate Eagles experience, on August 5th. And the Motown Memphis soul band Pat Cowell and the Soul Sensations on August 12th. ArchJubilee.org, you can contact them for tickets and info, and it'll be the beneficiary of the Flatbread Pizza Company's Dine to Donate fundraiser on Monday, June 28th. That's 2 days from now. And then Flatbread will donate a percentage of every pizza sold between 3 and 9, including takeout orders. So all about Arch Jubilee. Nice to have Arch Jubilee back. You know what else is nice? Is our Cotopaxi backpack that we're going to give away here in just a little while, at the end of the program. But you can win it. It's the same one. It's the Seek the Peak backpack that people will they'll get if they start their raise $200 or more. But you can win one here today. I mean, that's like an exclusive deal.
It is. It really is.
So So far, Vicky has qualified. Vicky from Conway, and look at them all right there. Don't they look great?
Are those the bags that come with them? You said, or
those are the bags?
Those
yeah.
are just the bag.
That's
okay,
the backpack bag. Yeah, they just all different colors. And what Cotopaxi does with their backpacks and stuff like that is they, when they're making, say, their bigger bag, and then they have a little strip of blue that's left over, well, that becomes a little strip of blue. They use every bit of fabric and material, which is one of the things. So, like when you buy these, often you don't know what you're going to get, which is kind of fun.
That's really cool. I think
like
that's
rolling the dice.
Not going to waste anything,
No, exactly. That's the biggest thing there. So, all right. So, watch and win 603-356-6619 is the number to call. Identify this common fish occurring in New Hampshire. It looks like two fish.
Rob's.
I'm stumped by this one.
Yeah, you sound stumped, man.
Yeah, identify this common fish occurring in New Hampshire.
I've heard my dad say it over and over again. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's probably so obvious from the photo. Good morning, White Mountain today. What is this common fish?
I'm going to say a striped bass.
Is it a striped bass, Matthew? No. I was kind of thinking of striped bass because it had stripes, but it's not a common fish.
Gotcha.
How big is it? You can't tell from the photo.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountain today. What is this common fish?
Is it a striped bass?
Is it a striped bass? No, not a striped bass. Okay. It's hard to tell from that picture. It looks like they're in a fish tank in this picture. That's what
I think they are, yeah. It's hard to, royalty-free images.
Good morning, White Mountain today. Do you know what this fish is?
Small bass?
What?
Small bass?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I hear bass.
Small bass?
Small bass? Is it a bass? No. Nope.
So we can give a hint in a little bit. Maybe the next one.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good hint that'll. Yeah.
It's a pretty good hint.
I don't know. Yeah.
Good morning, White Mountain State. Do you know what this fish is?
I'm going to say it's a heron.
A heron. No.
Well, the only tip I was going to give is that it wasn't a bass. So we've
not a bass.
already moved on from that.
Okay.
But there is a color in its name.
Good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what this fish is?
Hey, is it a carp?
A which?
Carp.
A carp?
No, not a carp. No. So I think I know what it is now then.
Yeah?
Okay, I think you gave me a clue.
Well, a pretty good clue is that there's a color in it.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountain today. Do you know what this is?
Well, I'm going to say trout.
Is it a trout? No, it's not a trout. I thought it was a trout.
You thought it was a trout,
I
too?
thought it was a trout.
No.
Yeah. You would think that Matthew would give me the answer. No.
Well, I can tell you right now if you want.
No, that's okay. What kind of fish is this?
I have no idea. I'm going to say goldfish.
It's a goldfish. It is gold. It is absolutely. You got another clue for us, Matthew?
Oh man. I mean, I could think of something. A bird does this on a ledge.
Bird. Oh, okay. Good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what kind of fish this is?
Rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout. Is it a rainbow trout? No, it's not a rainbow trout. I loved your clue. Your clue is fabulous.
Thank you.
So it's not that big a fish, I don't think. So, good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what kind of fish this is?
Hello? No one?
No one. Good morning, fish. You? No?
Mackerel?
Mackerel. Holy mackerel. No, it's not a holy mackerel. It is.
I never in my life thought this would be a stumper.
Yeah, this one.
There's so many fish questions.
I think
it's
the picture. The picture. Ignore the fact that they have gravel underneath them and stuff like that, and they look like they're goldfish because they're not. They are. They're probably like a 6 to 8 inch fish. I think.
Yeah, they're a full size fish. Yeah.
Good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what kind of fish this is?
Whitefish.
Which did you say?
I heard white.
Whitefish.
Is it a whitefish? No. Nope, not a whitefish. So I liked your bird clue. It's what a bird does on a windowsill.
What does Batman do over Gotham?
Yeah, a bird in a cage, they do what on their little stick? So
there's also a problem where everyone's, I think, clamoring to call.
Yeah.
But they're not really listening to us.
Good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what this is?
Yes, it's a crappie.
Is it a cappy? Crappie. Nope.
You know what it is, right?
I know what it is now because I got it from your clue. So, and I know it's common. It's very common.
Very right. It's very okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountains today. Do you know what kind of fish this is?
Oh yeah, I live in a pond full of them. It's a yellow perch.
Is it a yellow perch?
Let's go.
It is a perch, absolutely. It is
plenty out here in my front yard.
There you go. And and it's in fact a yellow perch, absolutely.
I'll take
So, so how big is a yellow perch when it's full grown?
I've caught them as a kid when they're like 10 inches. They're not huge.
Yeah, they're not huge, which is what I thought. But that photo, I got to admit, the photo's a little confusing. So
Not to me, it wasn't.
not for you. So, well, you should have called a lot sooner. Could have saved us a lot of time.
Thank you, Rob. I love listening. Are you on today?
I am. I got to throw it. Got to be here today too. So, who's on the phone?
Randy from Moultonboro.
Oh, Randy, how are you today?
I'm great.
Good. So
very good. My favorite channel.
Well, great. We love to hear that.
Thanks for my call.
Well, absolutely. And hang on the phone. We're going to get more information from you. So there we go.
Yes, yellow perch.
Yellow perch,
Yeah.
absolutely. And there are a lot in New Hampshire. Definitely a lot in New
They're
Hampshire.
everywhere. You can't get
All
enough.
righty. So David Smullen from the Conway Public Library is here and anxiously awaiting to come in and chat with
See
us.
if we can.
He's gonna.
You don't know if you want to wave to the camera.
Yeah, he's gonna sit on the. He's gonna perch on the chair here and.
Gonna get perched.
Yeah, we'll chat with him, and we're back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness. Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Get your brake service at North Conway Midas in the month of July, and North Conway Midas will donate 10% of proceeds to Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. Thankful for the overwhelming community support they received during Kelly's recent battle with breast cancer, owners Ron and Kelly Monroe are returning the favor. During the Break for Breast campaign at North Conway Midas, get great brake work and support a great cause. North Conway Midas is donating 10% to Jen's Friends, who supports those battling cancer in the Mount Washington Valley.
Exploring restaurants is one of our top activities in the White Mountains. There are so many great ones to try. These restaurants are some of our favorites. Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, fresh catch, juicy steaks, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton. The Woodstock Inn Brewery is a White Mountain legend. Located in North Woodstock near the crystal clear headwaters of the Pemigewasset River, they're one of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries. Enjoy fresh beer and delicious food on their garden patio, or enjoy a nightcap to live music. Barley and Salt in North Conway has 30 rotating craft beers on tap with a large selection of local brews. Enjoy beverages indoors or out in a fun setting, paired with international street food, perfect for sharing with friends. For info on these restaurants and even more restaurant ideas, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and click on Restaurants.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us right here in the studio is David Smullen from the Conway Public Library. How are you today?
I'm fine, Rob. Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely good to see you back here in the studio.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. I love White Mountains TV, and Chris Prue is one of my buddies. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Where is Chris, anyway? So, David, so let's talk about, this has been an interesting year for you, I'm sure, at the Conway Public Library.
It certainly has, yes.
And but you guys have been doing a lot of different programs, a lot of different ways to kind of get people still involved with the library, even though you couldn't go into the library. So what's going on now?
Yeah, well, we've actually been open, last year. Everyone has their COVID story, right? Our COVID story is the building closed for about 14 weeks, but we've been open for a year. We reopened last June 29th. We were open 48 hours a week. This week we just started new hours, so now we're open 56 hours a week. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 8. Fridays 9 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to 1. So we're open, and we're encouraging groups to use the meeting room, to reserve the meeting room if they want, and we're happy to facilitate that.
And it's just, such a spectacular building anyway, just to go in and kind of peruse through. And, one of the things I love about it, the addition when it was done a few years ago, totally blends in. You don't know about it, but then you go inside, you have the best of both worlds, plus the added room, and all, you got a lot of books there, David.
We do have books. It's books and more. So like this summer, we have our summer reading program, and, we want to encourage kids to read all summer. Every Wednesday at 3:30 in the library park, we're going to have a public program. This last Wednesday, we had a magic show. We had about 100 people in the park.
With the often confused Robert Clark. I've been getting a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're a magician too?" And I'm like, "No, I'm actually not a magician," but it's very funny to see that. But
yeah. I wasn't sure of myself when I first saw that. I was scratching my head. But so we had a magic show last Wednesday. We have music coming up this coming Wednesday, 3:30 in the park. We're actually renting a tent this summer, a 20 by 30 tent. That was interesting to see how difficult it was to rent a tent this summer. It's not easy.
Wow!
I made a lot of phone calls to get that tent. So Wednesdays at 3:30 this summer through August 11th, we'll have programs in the park, and we'd love to see everyone there.
Well, that sounds great. Plus, as we said, if you just want to go in general and check out a book.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our website's conwaypubliclibrary.org, and you can find books there. You can search for books.
Yep.
We also have a downloadable book service. It's called Libby. So if on your phone, if you look up the Libby app, you can find ebooks there. You can find downloadable books. And I've really discovered the joys of listening to audiobooks in my car through the Bluetooth. And that's been great. So on your phone, on your app service, just look up Libby.
Yeah.
So.
And it's great, like you say, just being able to do that. I've done that with some audiobooks, and it's nice because it resumes where you left off, and so you don't have to kind of reboot it every time.
And it's way better with the kids. My kids are 9 and 11, and I'd really enjoy listening. I'd much rather listen to a kid's children's book than some of the horrible music they like to listen to.
Kids today.
I know. But the Libby app is great, and but we're open, and we're really excited to be open, and so come on down.
So and what other things are in the future for the Conway Public Library?
Well, this summer we're doing another. Here, I'll just put this up. I hope that's okay if I just put up a little sign here. It's called Fun to Be 5, and this is a kindergarten readiness program that we're doing this summer with Tessa and Nicole. And basically, it's going over, sort of different programs to kind of review different kinds of things, such as like social, emotional development. I'm just reading from the flyer.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I can't remember. I'm almost 50 now, Rob. I don't know. I can't. Everything's going downhill. Gross and fine motor skill building, math, science, art exploration, and of course literacy. So. And that's that program requires registration, so so just contact the library and we can sign you up.
And what a neat program! A great way for some of the kids and the parents to meet other kindergarten-bound kids.
That's right, and also we're doing story time in the park on Wednesdays at 10:30 this summer, and the library really is a place where we promote early childhood education. We know the value and the importance of early childhood education, for the long-term development of our kids.
Absolutely.
So, so take your kids to the library, regardless of what town you live in, And also, one thing to know is if you live in Conway, Jackson, Tamworth, or Madison, your library card is good at all 4 of those libraries. So if you live in Jackson, you can just walk into the Conway Library and check out a book. If you live in Madison, you can come to the Conway Library, the Tamworth Library, the Jackson Library, and just use your library card right there. Yeah. So that's what we call a common borrower card, and we're really happy about that.
Oh, that's great. That's a good thing for people to know about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we have a lot of programs going on. Another thing we're doing this summer, Rob, is this is a first, is we have this week-long summer camp this summer. And that's in coordination with Project Succeed, the after-school program in the Conway School District. And that program is called the Mission to Mars, where we're doing it's a combination of 3-dimensional printing and robotics.
Oh, wow.
So, that program I'm really proud of, and that's, again, a collaboration with Project Succeed. So it's not your grandparents' public library.
No.
Let's put it that way.
No, those days are gone. But that's what's so great is just all the opportunities you have, and you still have periodicals, don't you?
Absolutely. Magazines can be checked out like books, and there's no it's not like a reference book or anything where that's kind of an old school thing. The Overdrive service, also the Libby app, Overdrive, it's the same thing, also has downloadable magazines, and that is like a replica edition of an actual magazine. So like the New Yorker, let's say, or Outside Magazine, for example, I believe is on there. So you can just swipe through it, and it is the replica, some advertisements and everything.
Right.
And that works really nice on a tablet.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, plus but I was just saying it's nice to go in and be able to actually to touch a periodical, because those days are a little bit gone of sitting and perusing through magazines and newspapers.
And Rob, one other thing we've just started to offer is the Wall Street Journal online, and so that is, if you don't have an account with the Wall Street Journal, you go to the library's website, you click on the link, you set up an account, and then you have free access to the Wall Street Journal for 72 hours. So that's really a new service at the library, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
We also have the New York Times online, so we try to have a variety of opinions.
Right. Well, that's great. So so if people want to get more information about the library, what's the best way to find out?
Well, you can call us at 603-447-5552 or visit us at conwaypubliclibrary.org. And, also, of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram. We have a Twitter account, but I don't tweet much. But, so those are the main venues. And we also have an email newsletter that you can sign up through the library's website.
Right, then that was probably a great way to know what's going on at the library.
Definitely. We're always sending out newsletters and information about programs and services. So, yeah.
That sounds great. Anything else you want to throw out there, David, before we?
I just want to say how much I adore my staff. They're great, and how talented they are. And I really appreciate our library trustees Julie Laracy is the chair of the library board, and it's a real privilege to work with her and all the trustees.
That sounds great. That's great. Well, David, thanks so much for coming by. And you definitely want to check out the Conway Public Library and all the great offerings they have all summer long. Plus the books, can't forget the books.
Books. That's right. We are about books.
There you go.
All right.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Carl, I didn't know we were having dinner tonight.
You are.
Dandruff. Keep dandruff from ruining date night.
Carl and I go everywhere together.
With Selsun Blue. It's powerful relief from flakes and itch.
How could you? Selsun Blue!
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain Jackson, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Let us go to the summit of Mount Washington. Jackie is up there. Jackie, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing very well. How's things up on the summit?
Yeah, so right here I have our current summit's conditions page. And right now we're kind of going in and out of the fog, mostly staying in the fog. So we have a visibility of only about 1/8 of a mile. So not that great today, but we also have some higher winds around 40. So that's a little bit above average what we hear on the summit or experience here on the summit, but we're also gusting to around 50 miles an hour, and I can hear it howling a little bit through the windows. So still a pretty windy day up here, but also it's pretty decently warm up here. It's about 50 degrees, and it's also very humid, which is what's going to be pretty much how it's going to look for the weekend. Right here we have our higher summits forecast page, and for the higher summits, today we're going to be kind of going in and out of the clouds, heading towards going into the clouds. Might see some rain showers, even some thunderstorms. And like I said, it's going to be very hot and humid for the rest of the weekend. And warm and hot for us is 50 and 60 degrees up here on the summit. Winds are going to start to ramp up throughout the weekend. And like I said, also Sunday, also going to be mostly in the clouds. We might see some rain and thunderstorms. And looking into the valley, you guys are going to have a similar forecast to us. Also very hot and humid, cloudy. Might have seen some fog out there in the valley this morning. Your high today is going to be around the upper 70s. And your winds are also going to be pretty decent, around 10 to 15 miles an hour. And going into Saturday night, going to drop down a little bit, upper 60s, humid, but also bounce back up for Sunday. Upper 80s, still very humid. Partly sunny with a chance of showers. And then also partly cloudy Sunday night, but still nice and sticky out there.
Nice and sticky. Now, is there a reason why we're having, because sometimes, it's the remnants of a hurricane or something like that. It's just a high pressure system that's coming through, but it just seems that it's awfully hot and awfully humid.
Yeah, we have a high pressure system that's anchored off the shore right now. So that's kind of giving us this hot and humid weather into the weekend.
And then what about, I see that there's a chance coming, we're talking 5 days out and weather changes, but next weekend we might be seeing some rain and thunderstorms.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit. Might not have the best 4th of July weekend, but it is a little further out, so that could change.
Well, everything's changed. The last week they were saying, I think last Sunday when I was on and we were talking about, torrential rains and stuff like that, and we didn't get them. But that's the way the weather works. So, and then Matthew and I were talking earlier about the Pacific Northwest is going through some high temperatures and such out there too. So
yeah, that's not too great for them out there. Very hot and dry.
Yeah.
Let's see how this fire season goes.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy. So Jackie, what are you gonna hike during Seek the Peak?
So I'm actually going to be here. I'll pull up the page. I'm going to be down at our Adventure Expo on Saturday. So if you want to come on by and say hi, I'll be down there. But we do have quite a bit of people signed up to hike and also to experience all the other parts of Seek the Peak, like fly fishing and climbing. So we've had a lot of participants, a lot of donations. So thank you guys. And if you're interested in still registering, there is time. You can find that on our page. And if you are unable to participate, you can also sponsor people. Up here on the summit, we all have our own personal pages, including Nimbus, and he has been kicking our butts when it comes to fundraising.
And I know we're going to give away a backpack because Chrissy's going to be here in a little bit. And you have we don't have one to show, but you have one to show off.
Yes, we have a nice Cotopaxi backpack here. And also, if you raise, I believe it's $300, we have our prize page here. You get one of these, you get free entry to the event. And there's also a whole bunch of other goodies, water bottles, Smartwool socks, t-shirts. So if you're interested in what we have and what you can win, and also we're going to have some sponsors raffling off some great prizes. Garmin is going to be raffling off an InReach pretty soon.
Wow.
So a lot of fun things happening.
Well, that's great. So that's coming up a couple weeks.
Yep, July 16th and July 17th.
Well,
and July 16th is that Adventure Expo where we're going to have all the vendors, live music, and food.
That's going to be great. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
Well, Jackie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's been great.
And we'll see you next time.
All right, awesome. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks so much, Jackie. So that is Jackie up there on the summit of Mount Washington, letting us know what's going on up there. So, yeah, I like this. I like being able to see people and chat with them. I just have to close out the Zoom. Let me just close out the Zoom here, Bob. I got to do that.
They call me the closer.
So, it's just, because you get the people who leave their Zoom camera on and then, who knows what happens next. So, hey, do you want to win something, Matthew?
I'd love to win something.
Would you like to win a $3,000 bike from Bikeman.com?
Yes.
Well, you can't, but our viewers can. They can win a $3,000 bike from Bikeman.com by taking an anonymous 3-minute survey about what TV networks they watch when they're in a resort area. After the survey, you'll be given a link to enter the drawing. So take the survey at resorttvresearch.com/survey. And we've linked to it on the homepage of our website, whitemountains.tv. resorttvresearch.com/survey. Yeah. That's resorttvresearch.com/survey. You ever hear that on the radio and they repeat it like 90
Yes,
times?
we got to make sure.
That's it. Hey, live entertainment happening today. Dennis and Davey are going to be at Deacon Street. The Red Parker Pub has the Michael Vincent Band. Jono and Lisa are at the Shenandoah Pub. Al Schaffner's at the Shovel Handle Pub. Wildcat Tavern features the Johnson Sardi Band on the Garden Stage, which is their outdoor stage. And the Woodstock Inn Brewery has Reckless playing there today. So a lot of live entertainment happening in the Valley. And then tomorrow, Riley I think I was thinking of that perch. Riley Parkhurst will be at the Red Parker Pub. And then Tuesday, Hoot Night at Wildcat Tavern and karaoke at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. So all of that is happening as part of our live entertainment. So, all right, let's take another watch and win qualifier. Shall we?
I can't wait.
I think we shall. To win that fabulous Cotopaxi backpack, Jackie was just showing us one right there. We're going to give that away today. And we just have to take it to our qualifiers. So you're going to read the question. I'll read the question. You're going to see the question. 603-356-6619. Remember last year we tried using a funky number and we never could get it to work?
Yeah, that was the
beginning. All right. Let's see here. I already know it. I only read the first 4 lines, first 4 words, and I knew the answer. Identical twins Annie and Haley, separated at birth, later discover each other at summer camp and make a plan to bring their wayward parents back together.
It's a classic.
So
another one of my sister's
now
favorites.
It's only New England set in the beginning.
So I will. Well, yeah, I will.
At the
say
summer camp, and in the summer camp they drink Hannaford orange juice.
They
which
do?
Is,
I didn't know that.
Which is really, it's one of my favorite movies. Believe it or not, it's just.
It's lovely.
Oh, it's just
a charming movie.
I can pull up a couple scenes right on my phone because anyway.
I love it.
I love it. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to say on Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond, it is not on Golden Pond. Identical twins, Allie and Haley. Annie and Haley. Are you Annie?
Is it Haley or Hallie? Must be
It
Haley.
is Hallie. It is actually Hallie. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, do you have an answer for us?
No, I know the movie, but I can't think of the name.
I hate when that happens, especially when you want to win a prize. So
That was it? She hung up? Okay.
Yeah, so she couldn't remember the name.
Well, she let us know.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, do you know what movie this is?
Is it The Parent Trap?
Of course it's The Parent Trap.
Yeah?
Absolutely. And who's on the phone?
This is Marielle.
Hi, Marielle. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Interville.
Colin from Intervale. So the 1998 version of The Parent Trap. Have you ever watched that?
Me?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember when it came out, we were actually in Disney World, and they had the little banners on the buses and stuff like that. And then I have watched that. It's one of those that I will always, and yeah, it's just one of those movies. So Marilyn, you are our next qualifier for the Cotopaxi backpack.
Excellent.
So hang on the phone, and we'll get more information.
Lovely.
So yeah, and then the scene when the dad or the Jesse, the housekeeper, the cook and everything,
right,
discovers that Hallie is Annie, or Annie is Hallie. I can't remember which it is. And that Hallie is Annie, and I just love the scene. I love the movie. It's just it's just fun. It's just a fun movie.
It's a feel-good movie. You
know?
Yeah, and it's back when young Lindsay Lohan.
Oh yeah, and then the butler and everybody. Yeah. So if you haven't ever seen The Parent Trap, you got to watch it. So
that's our recommendation.
Yeah, that's our movie recommendation of the day. So the beginning of the movie takes place at summer camp in New England.
In Maine, I heard.
In Maine, yeah. And that's the only part. But it is funny. At one point, they're drinking. I think it's orange juice, Hannaford orange juice.
That's really cool. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, and then they go back to Arizona. Arizona or California? No.
California,
because it's Napa Valley.
Yeah.
And then to England. I mean, that was like some of the first stuff I saw. Wow. When I later went to London, I'm like, wow, Annie went here.
This was in The Parent Trap.
This is in The Parent Trap. So. All right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Treat yourself to one of the most memorable golf experiences in the White Mountains at Hales Location Golf Course. Located at the base of White Horse Ledge, this 9-hole course is artfully laid out for challenging play amidst jaw-dropping beauty. End with cocktails, lunch, or dinner with a view at the newly renovated White Mountain Hotel and Resort. It's the perfect destination for a golf group outing or take advantage of the Sunday afternoon 9 Wine and Dine special. Book online at halesLocationGolf.com.
Each of us has a different story, but this family isn't about where you come from. It's about where you're going. We might not recognize each other walking down the street, but driving down it. We don't look alike, but deep down, we all share the same spirit of adventure. There's only one family and one community, quite like ours. Jeep, there's only one.
Now get 3 years, no-cost maintenance with the Jeep Wave program, included with all 2021 Jeep brand vehicles.
I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with Geico. But that's the important bit, isn't it? Showing up, saying, hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like two old friends about sticky buns and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. But here's the real secret. Eye contact. Do you feel that? We just had a moment. Who'd have thought it?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air. The great outdoors are calling, and Clear Eyes is essential gear. It relieves redness and irritation with up to 12 hours of soothing comfort, so nothing slows down your springtime. Whiter, brighter, more comfortable. Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Black Cap Grill for Maine Coast sea scallops, creamy lobster, and mascarpone risotto arancini, served with a roasted red pepper and tomato coulis, and topped with a lemon chive aioli. Or enjoy a pear and goat cheese salad with your choice of protein. More at blackcapgrill.com. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where you'll find these succulent barbecue spare ribs, a full rack of slow-cooked St. Louis-style pork ribs with their famous homemade barbecue sauce, and this 12-ounce choice sirloin, hand cut on premises and charbroiled to order. More at redparkapub.com. At Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen is where you'll find Beth's Chicken Piccata, sautéed chicken breast with fresh spinach, roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, and garlic in a lemon caper cream sauce. Enjoy it with a loaf of fresh homemade Italian bread, a glass of Chianti, with chocolate cake or apple crumble for dessert. josephspaghettished.blogspot.com for the full menu. These mouth-watering Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips await you at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. They're grilled the way you like them, served with mashed potatoes and seasonal vegetable. It pairs exceptionally well with the Shovel Handle's exclusive Story Point Cabernet from Sonoma Valley. Menu at shovelhandlepub.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Join us in the heart of the White Mountains to experience why Whale's Tail is TripAdvisor Hall of Fame inductee. Better rides, better fun, better value. Whale's Tail, the better choice.
Catch the wave. Whale's Tail Water Park Wave.
Alpine Adventures is New England's largest and most award-winning adventure destination. Located in Lincoln, New Hampshire in the heart of the White Mountains. Visit alpinezipline.com to learn more.
Alpine Adventures! Come out and play!
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, about 8:45 here on Saturday morning. And taking a look outside, that's our North Conway Village live cam. Temperatures still hanging out a little cooler than I expected, especially as warm as it's going to be. 69 degrees right there in North Conway Village. And people enjoying the morning, getting out, maybe grabbing a cup of coffee or something like that, walking around the village. Rob Clark here with you on this Saturday morning. You know, I saw my name there. I said, oh, must be Sunday morning. Even I was confused about what day it was.
We get to skip a day. It's like skipping a year in school.
That's right. And Matthew's here. Hi, Matthew.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
And
hi.
how's everything going today, Matthew? I'm trying to fix my shirt. It's messing me up here.
Yeah, it's a little open. It's well ventilated.
Yeah.
Things are okay today, man. How are things with you?
Things are good. So Matthew, we went to see F9 the other night.
Oh, is that? I didn't even realize that was out. So.
Oh, come on, Matthew. Come on. Fast and Furious. I thought you were like a Fast and Furious guy. So
I have seen them all. I don't know if I enjoyed seeing them all.
Well, you know,
especially the last like 2 or 3.
It's kind of one of those things. You know, last year was actually funny. We did it. We watched them all like in a week.
Oh yeah.
You know, the whole family did. It was kind of one of those like pandemic movie
binge,
nights or whatever. So now I got to watch them as. The funniest thing about this, I mean, because they have become kind of more unbelievable as they've gone along.
A little, yeah.
But that's actually a point in this movie. One of the characters, Ludacris, is just kind of like, he said, do you ever notice that nothing happens to us and everything? And so it's kind of tongue-in-cheek that way.
Right.
And it's just, I read an article about it, and it's just kind of like, it's just over the top. And you just, willing suspension of disbelief, one of my favorite, literary terms,
Right.
taken to the extreme. So,
completely. So it was enjoyable. You had fun.
It's enjoyable. Oh yeah, you got to enjoy it. And the people who were in it, it really has a great cast, great variety of people.
Helen Mirren,
strong characters, and I think that's the best part, is that it's a variety of people. It's not just looking at Vin Diesel for 2 hours. It's all these different people and all their how they interconnect, and that's kind of a fun thing. They've done a good job that way.
It's really it's really incredible how Vin Diesel took a story about street racing. And I'm going to give it to him because he produces most of these movies. He pretty much made it into like a massive action franchise.
Oh, yeah, it's made over $6 billion over the years.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, so that's kind of what's new with me.
I love it, man. That's more new than anything I've got
the whole
going
family, went to see F9.
F9, fine.
F9. Yeah.
Like the last one was Fate of the Furious because it was F8.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't know what to do
a little
next
cringy.
Time. F10.
F10.
Maybe they'll all be tired. They're fatigued. Fatigued.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a really
Fatigued. That's the movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though.
It would. Hey, did we talk about the weather yet? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll talk about the weather. I can't even remember what we did. I'm so confused. So what we have going on here is, I got to find it. There it is. Heat and humidity will build through early next week as a strong area of high pressure remains stationary off the coast of New England. Few showers and thunderstorms will be possible, especially across the mountains and near the international border through Monday. The heat index values, however, on Monday may approach 100 degrees for a few hours during the afternoon, and then a more unsettled but somewhat cooler weather pattern is possible for the middle and end of the week. So I think it's also kind of one of those things, be careful, if you're out there, because it is going to be, it's going to be hot, and the humidity, so just be careful about that. Today, a 20% chance of showers afternoon, otherwise cloudy with a high near 80 degrees. Light southwest winds increasing to 5 to 10 in the morning. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 70, winds around 5 miles per hour, and about a 20% chance of precipitation. Same thing on Sunday, 20% chance of showers before 10 a.m., then partly sunny and hot with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 95, winds 5 to 15, could get some gusts as high as 20 there on Sunday. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 71, winds around 10 miles per hour. And then looking ahead towards Monday, I got to get the right day here. Sunny and hot with a high near 94. Tuesday, sunny and hot with a high near 91. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 90 with a 30% chance of thunderstorm. And Thursday, again, high near 82. A little cooler there on Thursday, actually. So there you go. I want to tell you about the summit forecast, too, because I can't forget them. They're going to be starting in the clear, kind of in and out of the clear in the clouds right now, then trending towards clouds with a slight chance of rain showers early, then rain showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Winds 30 to 45, increasing to 50 to 70 miles per hour up there on the summit. Of course, they had a peak gust in the last day of 60 miles per hour, and in the last 10 minutes, 45 miles per hour. So it is a little breezy up there on the summit. And speaking of the summit, we're going to talk about the Seek the Peak Mount Washington Adventure Expo, July 16th and 17th. The nonprofit Mount Washington Observatory invites you to raise funds, earn prizes, and to be part of this amazing event. And Chrissy Frazier is standing outside. She's going to come in, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So we definitely want to make sure everybody knows about Seek the Peak. And also, if you're into live theater, don't fret. There is live theater. The Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire, is thrilled to announce the 2021, and it is the 56th summer season of alternating rep under producing artistic director Ethan Paulini. And the Weather Vane will present 7 Broadway caliber productions in 10 weeks over the summer and 4 productions over 5 weeks in the fall. Productions include Bubble and Squeak, Buyer and Seller, Green Day's American Idiot, Hello Dolly, Disaster, Kinky Boots, Amadeus, and The Addams Family. Tickets and subscriptions are now on sale, and they're available by calling 603-837-9322 or visiting weathervanenewhampshire.org. And the amazing thing about their schedule is where a lot of theaters will do a show for 2 weeks, another show for 2 weeks, and another show for 2 weeks. No, these shows go on all throughout the summer. So in a given week, you can see like 5 different shows in 1 week. And it's, I kudos to the cast and crew and the whole production of doing that. I mean, I can't imagine how difficult that would be, but how nice that would be that you can be like, hey, if you're visiting for a week, you can go see 5 shows at the Weather Vane Theater. So, and a neat old building too.
They're bringing the heat, man.
Bringing the heat. And speaking of bringing, do I have the right page? No, I don't.
Watch and Win.
Okay, I thought it was Watch and Win, but I didn't turn the page.
Is that Bob Seger? Turn the page?
Yeah, it is.
Or Metallica? You can go with that one,
I
too.
know the Bob Seger version of that. So we have an exclusive Seek the Peak Cotopaxi EMS pack. Only one person will win this pack this morning on White Mountains Today, but the first 500 people to raise $200 for the Mount Washington Observatory's Seek the Peak event automatically get one. So I don't know how many there are so far. Maybe Chrissy will know that. And we'll get more information at seekthepeak.org. And Chrissy is bringing. I saw her walk in. She has the pack with her.
I'm looking at the pack.
I'm looking at the pack as we speak. There's Chrissy right now.
Bring it up.
There's the
right
pack.
There. The pack is here.
Nice. Look at that.
This could be yours.
That's a nice one too. Nice color combo there. Cotopaxi.
I love it.
A little sunburst on the side. Ooh. Cool.
It's good value.
So we're going to give that away. So let's take a qualifier right now.
Thank you.
You'll look at our Watch and Win question. You'll answer our Watch and Win question, and it will not be another fish question.
It will not.
So,
no, I can guarantee that. I don't know.
Did I tell you that during that my wife texted me, perch.
Right,
because she knew what it was. So, all right. Remind us, what is an albatross in golf? What is an albatross?
Score term.
It's a score term, and
But
you can tell us the answer kind of in, I think, 2 different ways. So,
yeah.
What is an albatross in golf? Good morning, White Mountain State. What is an albatross in golf?
It's actually an eagle.
Which is?
Which is what?
2 strokes below par.
2 strokes under par. Is that what an albatross is?
Let me hold on.
There's a debate there. I think Matthew has a different answer. And the old your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer. So, what do you have?
We don't have. Yeah, I mean, that's not the one I have.
You have a different one for albatross?
I guess, which I don't know.
Okay.
I read it from
I know
somewhere.
an eagle is 2 below, and I've heard of an albatross too. So sorry about that. But the official weather guru or Watch and Win guru is saying it's something different.
See, yeah. Google's got something else. So.
And you know Google's got to be right.
Yeah.
Good morning, White Mountain State. Do you know what an albatross is?
3 strokes below par.
3 strokes below par.
I heard 3, and I think that's what I got.
I think that's what I knew of it as.
So the first guy threw me off.
Yeah. So birdie, eagle, and albatross, which would be next to impossible on most golf. But 3 under par. So unless you cheat, and then an albatross is really easy. So, but it's kind of interesting because a birdie, is small and kind of like okay, and then an eagle is a grand eagle, and then an albatross is this big kind of goofy bird. I love albatrosses, but it's kind of a big goofy bird. So it's kind of interesting that that's the one that becomes 3 under par.
Right.
Who's on the phone? Yeah, who's on the phone?
Andy.
Hi, Andy. How are you this morning?
Good.
So, Andy, you're our 4th qualifier this morning. We're going to get some more information from you. And so Andy knew it was an albatross. Yeah, I mean, I don't know of any. That would be basically getting a hole-in-one on a par 4.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you could do it. I mean,
anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Or on a par 5, getting on a par 5 with a killer drive.
Right.
So, I haven't done a killer drive in years.
I've never done a killer drive.
You've never done a killer drive, so. Well, you and I should go golfing sometime, Matthew.
Yeah, let's do it. White Mountains.
We'll have a crazy golf time.
Golf segment would be great.
Andy is our next qualifier. Andy joins Randy. Andy and Randy and Mary and Vicky are our 4 qualifiers so far. And we're going to go away, and we'll be back here in a minute with Chrissy Frazier.
Have you accepted chronic pain and loss of mobility as part of aging? What if you could get back the life you love? I'm Dr. Trish Murray, and I'd like to give you the tools to restore and maintain your own physical, mental, and cognitive health. The Discover Health Movement Membership is an online movement program that can be done anywhere on your own schedule. It's unique, fun, non-intimidating, and it gets you back to the life you love. Sign up at discoverhealthfmc.com.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Jack was one of 6 million pets in animal shelters in need of a home. He found it in a boy with special needs, who also needed him. As part of our love promise, Subaru and our retailers host adoption events and have donated $28 million to support local animal shelters. We're proud to have helped over 230,000 pets so far, changing the lives of dogs like Jack and the families who adopt them. Subaru, more than a car company.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Pain? Yeah. Here, Aspirin with max strength lidocaine. Works fast and lasts. Keep it. You're gonna need it.
Kick pain in the Aspirin.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
The brand new Gorham Bike and Ski in North Conway is here to help you have fun in the outdoors. They carry a range of bikes from road bikes to full suspension mountain bikes. Store staff has local info and trail recommendations. And service technicians are ready to help with expert repairs and tune-ups. Clothing and accessories for your adventures? Gorham Bike and Ski has you covered. Winter lovers, check out their great selection of alpine skis, Nordic skis, snowboards, and split boards. Gorham Bike and Ski, 1881 White Mountain Highway, North Conway.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us right here is Chrissy Frazier from the Mount Washington Observatory. How are you, Chrissy?
I'm so excited to be back.
In person.
Yeah.
I know, it's been a couple years since we've been chatting. So
Yeah.
so exciting big doings with Seek the Peak, but we're gonna get to that in just a sec.
Okay.
So how's things at the observatory? I mean,
Oh, amazing. I mean, just fast and furious. Yeah, as you know, with the Weather Discovery Center closure, we've moved a lot of those exhibits to other locations.
Right.
The McAuliffe Shepherd Museum has several of those exhibits, and then we're moving some to the Vista, the Scenic Vista, soon here.
down in the
Right across
information
from
booth?
right across from Trails End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's a perfect addition for it.
Right.
Because you can kind of do it and look at Mount Washington.
Exactly.
That's a great tie-in.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep that moving, and in the meantime, we've temporarily moved out of the Weather Discovery Center upstairs building where the administration office is.
Yeah.
Temporarily located to Echo Group, so that they can move the library that we had downstairs up to the upstairs and incorporate it into our office space. So,
cool.
Because we have a really amazing Gladys Brooks Memorial Library that isn't as well known, but it has incredible materials from the history of the mountain. So
yeah, well, I'm glad that the elements of the Weather Discovery Center went places, and the boys were like, "What do you mean it's going?" But still being able to go and experience them is great.
Yeah, and Extreme Mount Washington is still up and running, fast and furious. The observers are still 24/7 on the summit. We just kind of wrapped up with when everything went virtual. We introduced a virtual classroom that was hugely successful to help sort of contribute to the need for teachers looking for virtual content. So we did every week we were doing a virtual classroom from the summit, which was really amazing. And what the Conway L, their school watched every week, and they asked the kids asked over 100 questions. It was really amazing to see people from all over the country really participate.
That's great.
And we have now Science in the Mountains, which we've always offered. Generally, it was a summer event. We do now once a month, on a Tuesday evening, and it's virtual. And so that's been really cool, because when we would do it live, we'd see 40 to 50 people that were in the community, but now we're getting 300 and 400 people from all over. And so it really helps. In some ways, it sort of really opened the opportunity for people. So that's been really exciting. So
it's great. Well, it's always so fun, when I travel different places and, well, where are you from? And I'm like, Mount Washington Valley, and we're right near, because a lot of people know of Mount Washington.
Of course, yeah.
They know where it is. They know through the observatory and just getting the word out. So it's a great little, place marker,
Yeah, I mean, that's even with the Weather Discovery Center, so many people didn't realize that was an extension, an educational extension of the work that these guys are doing on the summit.
Right.
The forecasting, they do the 48-hour forecast, which is instrumental to the outdoor community.
Absolutely.
And all the attractions in this area, and then certainly we have one of the longest continuous data sets. It's almost 90 years of data, hourly observation, in a kind of a pretty remote location. So that's really instrumental in climate research, and it's used in all kinds of different educational offerings that we provide. So it's pretty amazing, the work that's been done up there for so long, and the history is remarkable. So.
Well, we were talking to Jackie earlier, and she was talking about kind of looking up the haze charts of when all of them were born, and I thought that's a cool thing. I'm kind of a geek with those charts. Because it's a visual, it's the old days of,
And it's so cool when the weather is crazy. I haven't, Jackie's probably pretty fired up there, because she's been doing amazing with her live programs and stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we love having them live here on White Mountains.
Oh, that's
today.
right. They're now doing it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been great.
Very cool.
So let's talk about Seek the Peak. So that's coming up July 16th and 17th.
Yep.
And a lot of things going on. It's not just here have a popsicle and go to the summit. I mean, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I mean, so last year was the 20th anniversary, so it was very disappointing that it had to go virtual, but as so many things. But so in the process of that, also this community starting to see a massive influx of people really utilizing the outdoors in so many different ways, but not really having the full education and resources available to them to really do it properly and safely and responsibly. So there was just in the community alone, between the nonprofits and just the outdoor recreational organizations, there was sort of this we really need to come together and find a way to sort of create a platform where we can provide education and an opportunity to bring all these people together.
Right.
So it's something that we had kind of talked about for years and in different ways to sort of expand Seek the Peak, because it's a critical fundraiser for the observatory. And so the hiking component's always been the core of it, and will continue to be the core of it, and especially hopefully next year when things hopefully open up a little bit more, we'll be able to offer the weather room tours again. Right, this year we're not able to offer the weather room tours on the summit.
Right.
But that was always sort of like this nugget to get people to the summit, and then they get this amazing weather room tour, and they get up into the tower and things like that. So this year we're not able to do that, but that going hopefully in the future again. But in the meantime, in working with all these different, with Great Glen Trails, with Granite Outdoor Alliance, with so many Hub North. There's so many different entities that wanted to sort of say that, like, the guide schools in this community, and like, how can we all come together and create like an opportunity for everyone to come to the community, talk to the experts, experience a couple of these things with a guide on a more introductory level if they're interested.
Yeah.
Or say, hey, go do what you want, go do the most extreme thing that you do, however you want to do it. But at the end of the day, it's about supporting the Mount Washington Observatory, then coming to this adventure, this expo that we're going to be hosting at the base of the Mount Washington Auto Road at Great Glen Trails. And there'll be 30 plus outdoor experts or like vendors. There's vendors and there's several nonprofits in the area. Over time, we hope to sort of even expand on that and just really, so for example, like New Hampshire Outdoor Council will be there, Protect Our Winters, AMC, who's been involved for years. We're just thrilled to have, and several more. And then our sponsors, our Eastern Mountain Sports and Oboes will have, their representatives there in their guide schools, and Smartwool, Garmin, Cotopaxi. It's amazing, and so many people. They're so excited because they want to come together and they want to be a part of this sort of next step of really getting people out into the outdoors, recreating safely.
Yeah, and I think that's just so important. The safety obviously has always been a big factor, in the White Mountains, but I think also the responsibility, and that's really came to light last year with, going out, enjoying it, staying, on the trails where you're supposed to be, and carry out what you carry in, and all those other factors, because that is the big picture, so that everybody can enjoy it. And what a neat way for everybody to kind of mingle around. And if you can educate some people, that's great.
And hike safe and preparedness, and like there's so many resources for people, and so we want to make sure people understand that they're there. And so again, for us, if people want to just come out and kind of get a feel for what this is all about, they should join us on that 17th.
Right.
It's 12 to 7 that afternoon, but on a bigger picture, we'd love to see people register on seekthepeak.org, raise funds for the observatory. Because of the generosity of our sponsors, we reward participants significantly.
I was just looking at that.
It's awesome.
Quite a bunch of stuff.
Quite a list. So right away at $200, you get this amazing pack that Cotopaxi and Eastern Mountain Sports collaborate to provide us. And then and it gets you entry into the expo. But then at $300, there's a Seek the Peak T-shirt with this logo, which is a super fun logo. Cool. My friend did all these little icons, and and you get a $15 food voucher for that day because we'll have food trucks on site so people can mingle around. We'll have Kimberly's gluten-free kitchen, we have the Tin Can Company, and then Crescent City Kitchen. So that's sort of fun for everybody to just pick their choice. And we'll have live music throughout the day, but. Yeah, the fundraising component, there's so many prizes. Like this actually, if you raise $1,000, you get this hat, but it's in addition to, you get another long sleeve Seek the Peak t-shirt. And prior to that, you get Smartwool socks, you get a cool water bottle that has the topo map of Mount Washington on it, and with Mount Washington Observatory Seek the Peak. It's just go to the website, check out the prize page, and say and you get into a drawing for thousands of dollars of amazing stuff.
And the stuff is all built upon that. So the more you do, the more you get.
Yeah, the more you earn, you go home with the bundle. You'll fill this pack up, and also at the vendor booths, almost all the vendors are doing some type of a special raffle or giveaway type of thing. And even this year, we're incorporating. We have a fly fishing group coming, and they'll be doing some fly fishing demonstrations, and they're giving away a rod set. Both at the $300 level, you'll get into a drawing for that, but then also at their booth, if you go watch the fly fishing demonstration, you get into a raffle, that type of thing. Like at Protect Our Winters, if you go to their booth, they're going to encourage you to do a call to action to the state about ways to help protect our winters. And if you do that call to action, then they'll include you in a raffle for a bigger item. Garmin will be there with doing demonstrations on how to utilize an InReach device, again, another safety device to when you're in the backcountry, and they'll be raffling off that. And we also have that in our prize pool. So there's so much. It's massive when you look at it all.
Right.
It's a lot to think about, but it's really the energy in there behind it is awesome. We're so psyched, but we're really, at the end of the day, again, it's critical fundraiser for us. So any support is really important.
Like as you say, all the great things that the participants get, but it also is raising funds for the Mount Washington Observatory.
Yeah.
So even if people didn't get the stuff, I think the fact that they're supporting the Mount Washington Observatory is what's so important.
Right. And the Expo Day, there's a $10 entry fee if you're not a Seek the Peak participant. But the observatory, the observers, the staff will be down there, so you can learn more from them. You can go to our booth and but come and hear the music. We have Shark Martin, we have the Mountain Beer Band, and Roy Prescott will be there emceeing with from the radio station from WMWV, and so just lots going on.
So and it's very easy to find out information. Go on to the Mount Washington Observatory website, and there's a link right to Seek the Peak, and there's also a separate Seek the Peak website, isn't there?
Yeah, so you can go to mountwashingtonobservatory.org and then link to seekthepeak.org, or just go directly to seekthepeak.org and register there. But also on mountwashington.org, if you're going out into the outdoors, use our forecasts. They're 48-hour forecasts. It could be 70 degrees down here and 70 mile per hour winds and 30 degrees on the summit.
Oh, absolutely.
So, hopefully, we can encourage people to know that that's a valuable resource for them, and hope people use that. So.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to finding out more as you get a little bit closer. And of course, we're going to give away the backpack at the end of the program today. And so, Christy, thanks so much for coming by.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
I'm sure we'll be talking with you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Nice to see you.
And we're back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. And they're the White Mountains energy experts. With Maytag appliances, Weber grills, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo,
I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, fresh catch, juicy steaks, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zipline, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Enjoy sparkling clean, spacious suites with kitchens at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Perfect for families and couples, the resort features on-site amenities like a private beach on the river, clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, hot tubs, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, walking trails, and horse and wagon rides. Book your getaway. Go to amv.vacations.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Saturday, June 26th, actually. So, and a lot of things always going on in the Mount Washington Valley. We always say that there's always things going on. So I want to let you know about what's going on at Tin Mountain. The Tin Mountain Conservation Center will continue their online nature program series through June. Tuesday, June 29th, join them as they wander through the most northerly and perhaps largest mountain laurel population in New Hampshire.
Chris provided some images of
He
the mountain
did.
laurel.
I mean, Chris lives practically in that, and that is all mountain laurel, and it's amazing. And one of the largest in New England.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's very pretty. They're kind of, they're, what is that shape? An octagon? No, it's not an octagon. Whatever 5 sides are. Pentagon. Duh. I should know that. And also, speaking of the outdoors, the Great Glen Trail Summer Mountain Bike Series begins Tuesday, June 29th. It's a weekly mountain bike series for all ages and abilities. Every Tuesday for 6 weeks, racers can ride the long, short, or mini course between 3:30 and 7 p.m. Register online at greatglentrails.com, and always a fun event up there. So, all right. Speaking of fun event is Seek the Peak, and we have a Seek the Peak backpack that we are giving away at the end of this program. So,
which is very soon.
Very, very soon. So we're going to take one more qualifier.
Do you have it nearby?
I do. I have it right here. So here is the
you can now show it
the
off.
Seek the Peak backpack. So we're going to give that away. So
doesn't mess around.
And doesn't mess around. And you know what? We know what we're going to do? I have a bonus. Look.
Hold on 1 second. The intro's going to play out.
The intro's going to play. We also have a Seek the Peak bucket hat.
Ooh.
So we'll include that too. So
that's a bonus.
It is. Chrissy dropped that off. So, all right. The 603-306-6619. The State of New Hampshire Wildlife Directory considers a long-nosed dace as what? Would it be a mammal, a bird, a reptile, or a freshwater fish? What is a long-nosed dace? Good morning. What is a long-nosed dace?
A freshwater fish.
A long-nosed dace, it is a freshwater fish.
No!
Wow. I did not know that. It's easier than a perch. And who's on the phone?
Pam calling.
How are you today?
Oh, wonderful.
And there you go. There's a long-nosed dace right there. So it's not even that long a nose. I was kind of surprised. I guess I was thinking of a needle nose.
He's trying his best, So
yeah. Pam, where are you calling from today?
North Conway.
Calling from North Conway, so just right around the corner. So you are our 5th and final qualifier for the Cotopaxi backpack, Cotopaxi EMS backpack, and we're going to give that away in just a couple minutes. So hang on the phone. We'll get some more info there.
Info.
Long nose days. All right,
Yes.
so we're going to go away and come back?
We will definitely be going away and then definitely coming back.
Look at that.
I love it.
I'm like a prognosticator. Yes. All right, back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant, set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar, made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Plan a getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including clay tennis courts with private lessons, fire pits, indoor swimming pool, and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Go to esi.vacations.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. A fun show today. David Smolin was here from the Conway Public Library letting us know about all the things that are going on this summer there. A whole bunch of stuff. And Chrissy Fraser was here talking about Seek the Peak and the Mount Washington Observatory's fundraiser, which hopefully everybody is going to participate in.
Exciting.
And of course, right now, why'd I put it away? I don't know. So far away.
Giveaway.
So we have the Watch and Win giveaway. So we've added the Seek the Peak bucket hat. So look forward to seeing people walking around with that. And this Cotopaxi EMS backpack. So you just kind of reach in there and say, hello, hello, hello.
What is that?
It's cavernous. It says it's 18, so it's probably 18 liters. Hello, hello, hello. It's got little pouches inside. And look, the hat fits neatly inside.
And you probably fit in a number of different pouches that the bag, of course, offers.
Absolutely.
All that storage space.
Absolutely. So we're going to give that away. So we have Vicky, Randy, Mary, Andy, and Pam. Vicky, sounds like a birthday party.
Yes.
Who's coming to your party? Vicky, Randy, Andy, Mary, and Pam. They're all coming to my birthday party.
And Jim.
So I have my random number generator here on my phone. I'm going to press the generate button between 1 and 5. Doo-doo! Number 1, it says there. So that's Vicky, our first caller today, Vicky Mosier, who a recent, they're moving up here permanently, Vicky and her husband. So Vicky, you can sport your Cotopaxi backpack. That was me pretending I had a backpack on. As you walk around town. And so congratulations. And for those of you who qualified but didn't win, don't worry, back again tomorrow. We have a $25 gift certificate to Percy Paws, located in Settlers Green, for all of your dog needs, and a fun store, just a fun store to go in. And the folks who are there are fun people. Plus also we'll talk about Discover Health and also Spruce Hurricanes celebrating their 29th anniversary this weekend. So all of that is tomorrow. Who's hosting tomorrow, Matthew?
Cool guy named Rob Clark, man. I think that's you, right?
It is. I'll be back again tomorrow. Matthew and I will be here again tomorrow.
Yes.
So in just 22 hours from now,
yeah, we'll be
back here, but having fun here in the Mount Washington Valley. So thanks so much for joining us. Keep it tuned right here, as always, to Channel 16, and we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.